The IS-7 is a rather interesting Tier 10 tech tree heavy, and it's a vehicle that throughout the years has just gotten better and better and better, which rather ironically the IS-4 has gotten worse and worse and worse. The IS-4 was always known as the better tech tree heavy, mainly down to the fact that it had a gun with really good penetration values, it had okay mobility, an incredibly well armored turret, and pretty solid hull armor with a bunch of HP. And because of that, it allowed the IS-4 to always win engagements as long as you knew how to side scrape. Nowadays, the IS-4, I'm not going to say it's bad, because it isn't. It still has some armor, and it can still get bounces here and there. The turret's still incredible, and it's got a good gun. But the major defining characteristics that were encompassed with the IS-4 for a while are no longer the same. Where the IS-7 has had its major characteristics buffed, and buffed, and buffed. For example, Soviet tanks are always known for having troll armor. The IS-8 has weird sides. The 268 has super wonky angles that you'll shoot at, and the moment you fire, it instantly turns and it ricochets. The 704 has super wonky angles. Well, the IS-7 has a black hole in the sides, and it didn't always exist. It got added when the vehicle received its PBR graphics. Essentially, if your shell just doesn't go directly where you're aiming, you have probably a 50-50 chance whether it's going to pen or it's going to bounce, which is very, very annoying. Even as a skilled player, aiming at an IS-7 side armor is more luck than really skill half the time. Not only that, but then Wargaming said, okay, well, we've given it stupid side armor, let's buff the gun and give it 330 mils of APCR. So one of the major balancing factors of the tank, which was the pen, is now really good. And then they said, okay, well, we've buffed that. How about we give it more hit points? So now it's got 2,700 instead of 2,550. And then they nerfed the top speed, which was 50 down to 42, but they never changed the power to weight. In fact, they buffed the traverse speed. So realistically, nothing actually changed. It's not like the IS-7 got up to 50, all too common. And then they finally finished it off with tungsten rounds, because, you know, this tank needs 3,000 DPM if you activate both consumables. The IS-7 really is a great example of what happens when you let Wargaming cook, because they cooked and cooked and cooked this tank until it burnt. And it's at a point now where it is, it's pretty busted. It has pen, it has mobility, it has armor, and it has a ridiculously strong gun with the alpha damage due to the fact that it has tungsten. It's just stupid. It's really stupid. It's not a necessarily hard tank to fight if you know how to deal with it, but in a good player's hands, this is absolute pain. The other day, I was doing double IS-7 tunes with a friend, and we went 90%, because you can literally just YOLO. You can go medium side, you can go heavy side, just YOLO, full speed. What are your opponents going to do? You're driving at them with tungsten, you're driving at them with good pen now, you've got mobility, you've got everything. And they're just sitting there like, I don't know what to do. They bounce half the shells, they bounce your side when you push them. It's stupid. But we'll see what we're able to do here. I'm not sure what our conf manager's doing. Honestly, our whole team appears to be kind of lost. We have two 183s, which already is not a good start to any type of gameplay, especially on a town map. Got the STB. We got a nice bounce, though. I don't know where he hit us, but I'll take a bounce. Right now, we're in a rather unfortunate circumstance, though, because our medium has decided to go low. I don't know what's up with people thinking that the low ground is a superior advantage. Whoever does that? Like, come on. Alright, well, we got the 140 off to the side. 907's also a bit of a threat. Shouldn't be... maybe we are spotted. Yeah, we are. Okay, well, the STB gets bonked, and what I'm hoping right now is that we can just kind of poke the STB. KPZ's playing aggressive here anyway. Let's just bonk him for a 451 roll, and now we reload. We can angle our tank. It's not like he's gonna pen me anyway. Let's see. The enemy's starting to be a little cringe, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's back up. Oh, that STB just got obliterated. Alright, let's put on our tungsten. Let's aim it on the E5, and he bounces my flat side armor. Great example of the armor on this tank being really stupid. Can you name any tier 10 where you can sit side on and get bounces? I can't. Oh wait, yeah I can. It's right in front of me. It's just so dumb. Alright, so let's push up. Let's see if we can get some more damage out here. Let's aim it on the E5's alert plate. Ooh, that almost missed. Obviously, this tank does have one big downside, and that is the accuracy. It's not great, but at the same time, it doesn't really need to be. We're going to aim it on the E5, bonk him, goodbye. Then we just wiggle. There you go. Nice bounce. Thank you very much, good sir. This tank's still quite mobile as we went over, so being in this 907 and running away, well, it's going to hurt. 602 HP taken off of his tank. Unfortunately, and really rather impressively, our team is losing this. I don't even know how that's possible, but yeah, they are. Let's aim it on the rear of the 907. There you go. Another nice shot. 760 damage into his vehicle, which is kind of nutty. We're getting a lot of damage out, which is quite good. Can't complain. But at what cost? It's called our team, apparently. All right, well, let's push up here. See if we can maybe get a quick rush into the BZ. It's not like this vehicle's going to be at really hard to deal with at all. Let's just aim it on his lower plate. Let's over-angle our side armor so he hopefully bounces. He doesn't, but that's all right. We're just going to send the BZ at this point. And nice little ram. I'm surprised. We actually lost more than we dealt. All right, well, we'll just aim it on his hatch. Easy shot for 361. I don't even know if he can pen us in a face hug. He might be able to, but we'll see. Not really too worried. He does. Nice shot from the BZ. That made no sense. That actually made 0 sense. By the way, 183 just bounced us. Just want to point that out right there. All right, well, let's aim in on these guys. Let's just finish off the 907, because why not? Oh, I had APCR loaded. Oops, that's my fault. But do you see how long this thing's able to last? We literally sat side on to half of our opponents. We didn't really care about anything, and we did over 5,000 damage. I mean, our team was trash. I don't know what our team was doing, because we blocked 3K. We rushed as fast as... Oh, well, that's why. Yeah, we had a VK90 deal 0. A 183 deal 0, not surprised. Yeah, oh well. I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about bad teammates. You can literally deal 5K in a span of 2 minutes. You can push, you can kill. It doesn't make a difference if your teammates are just gonna die. But I think that was still a great example of the IS-7's sheer stupidity. We literally just didn't care, and that's how you do well in this tank. People that try to angle in this vehicle, people that try to bounce shells, take their time, are not going to succeed. You're going to do well in this tank if you just go half the time. And you saw me do that. The E5, if I was playing like the average 70%er, I would have let that E5 get hauled down, and I would have sat side scraping there for the rest of the game. But because I'm in an IS-7, I'll just send him. I don't care. I mean, what's he going to do to me? Pen me once, and I'm going to bonk him with tungsten. Then I'm going to bonk him again and again. It's just nasty. So what do we have up against us? We got an E100, IS-7. They do have some nasty tank destroyers, one of which is a 4005 right in front. So we do have to be careful about that. In fact, we have Spacebotch in Mystic against us, which is rather interesting, to be completely honest. Alright, well, the Badger's heading over towards the other side. Oh, that's not what I want. That's not Spacebot, I lied. Well, he missed us, so it's alright. Got a nice 500 damage shot, and you missed the shell on me. Okay, well, let's reload, and let's see if we can chill right here. Bonk. There you go. Nice 360 damage shell. Surprised he hit that back, but at least we're in an all-right spot currently. We're going to put on our tungsten. Well, maybe not. Yeah, there you go. We were able to back up right before he got the shell out. Not bad. Okay, so let's see. I just realized the 100's running actually the stock gun. We're going to put on our tungsten, and we're going to bonk the 4005 with a 600 damage HE. Not bad at all. Okay, we're doing pretty good right now. And we reload again. E100, definitely a threat, but not one that I'm personally too worried about. Well, I can't believe he hit us. What? He hit us there? That makes no sense, man. That makes actually no sense. Oh, an RE100 bounces it. That's really, really bad. Alright, well, there E100's pushing up. We're going to get a nice shell into his lower plate. Didn't mean to shoot APCR. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I do not like this at all. I'm going to start backing out of here. I don't know what our WZ's doing. And I guess I can help him out. But I don't want to bleed a lot of health to the E100 in the process. Get a nice pen. Then we're just going to wiggle. Keep on wiggling. Okay, we get pen back, but that's alright. We've got pretty good DPM if we put on our adrenaline here. This is why you always want to run adrenaline. We get a nice shot into the E100. I'm going to just, I'm going to leave it at a bit of an over angle. Maybe he'll bounce us. No, he doesn't. Unfortunate, but he still dies. So, not too big of a problem for us, really. The IS-7 on their team is going to die as well. But you see how that IS-7 still got some stupid bounces? It is kind of dumb just how much armor the IS-7 has. Like, what is that? What is that? That's so dumb. That tank does not deserve that armor. This tank doesn't deserve this armor. It's so stupid. Alright, well, our WZ is going to clear that player. All that's left is a 30B and a Badger. And obviously, it's going to be a win at this point. We can see the decent mobility here, accelerating up. Aw, unfortunate. 30B lost all the HP we could have gotten off of him. But we might just be able to shoot the Badger for a little bit of his HP. Let's aim it on his side. There you go. Nice 106 damage shot. I mean, still a pretty good game. 4,000 damage. Do you see how easy it is to do well in this tank? Again, you just YOLO. Like, the enemy IS-70 was trying to side scrape and do all these. Nah, just push out, use your tungsten, use your adrenaline, and you're going to bonk him every time. We got a first class, 4,000 damage. I mean, what else do I need to say? Thankfully, our E100 kind of just YOLO'd in, which gave me a little bit of time to back out. But yeah, the IS-7 is truly a stupid tank. Personally, I think either the side armor should be nerfed or the tank's, I don't know, remove tungsten, like remove the HP back to 2550. I think that the tank's definitely too strong right now. I don't think anybody's going to disagree with that, but that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about the IS-7. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.